Good day to you one and all, it is I, Justin Hawkins, and this is Justin Hawkins Rides Again, beaming live, and well not live, but direct from the Mandrake Hotel in swanky London. Fitzrovia, I think this area is called, isn't it? Fitzrovia. Today I'm talking about Carpenter Brut. This is an artist that I've been aware of for a little while, and this particular song I adore. It's called Beware of the Beast, and I'm going to listen to it and react to it for your enjoyment. Justin Hawkins Rides Again. I didn't bring a guitar. Again. Will you zoom in on that bit? Yeah, cool. All right, so Frank Hueso, also known as Carpenter Brut, is a French dark synth artist from Poitiers in France. Is that what Sidney Poitier is named after? He's my favourite actor. Carpenter Brut claims his relative anonymity is a deliberate artistic choice in order to place more importance on the music itself rather than the identity of the musician behind it. There's a lot to be said for that, I think. I listened to the whole of this album, and all the time I was going, who is this person? And I imagined him to be like a French DJ with some guitar playing friends. That's what I thought. So let's see if I'm right. He started writing music as Carpenter Brut with the intention of mixing sounds from horror films, metal, rock and electronic music. And my producer and I had this discussion earlier. We were talking about guitar bands since the dawn of recorded music have always tried to meld guitars and electronic elements. Like, that's always the thing that David Bowie was trying to do in the 80s, wasn't it? And more or less everybody. And it's always a disaster. Never the twain should mix. The idea to make electronic music stemmed from wanting to write music alone rather than being in a band, with Hueso explaining in 2017 that electro music is perfect for that, especially when you're not a good musician like me. Oh, don't be modest. I don't know how to play guitar, lies. It would have been a poor decision. Okay, that's fair enough. On the video itself, Andrew Roberts 4905 said, "It's like Steel Panther meets Joy Division. Laughing face, love it." And then Blitz, why is the writing so small? Blitz Oodle 4050 says, "I'm trying to figure out why I really like this song because I found myself showing anything between indifference and loathing of the style of 80s heavy metal that this song is playing tribute to or parodying. I'm just so confused." That's a really good point. There's something super beguiling about this artist. Let's watch the video and then we can decide whether it's good or not, can't we? Again. So I always love it when there's a foreboding synth chord at the beginning of anything. Those of you who joined my mailing list will recognise the foreboding synth chord at the beginning of Zen Warrior. Are we allowed to talk about that? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, there's the song that I shared with my mailing list. I like it when there's a foreboding. Like another song that does that is Whitesnake, "Fool for Your Loving." So I'm almost expecting. There is nothing wrong with that riff. With a liberal application of whammy bar. And then the skull demon is drinking from a goblet of misty liquid, I think. Wicked shadows in the shape of a snow. Delicious bones to rest the unknown. I mean, it's awesome. That style of singing has not been prevalent since Dead or Alive in the mid-80s. 1985 to be precise, with You Spin Me Round Like a Record. And I love the way they've done this sort of. I think the films that they've taken these clips from are Trick or Treat. Maybe there's another one called Fright Night or something like that, but there's obviously a demon band, you know, pre-Gwar and pre-Lordi and all those sort of masked kind of monster bands pre-People Mover, remember that one? They were Yetis, and then they had Dave Pino on guitar, who always used to wear like a like a safari outfit, like he was the zookeeper, and they were monster Yetis playing guitars. And exposed female breasts, which I do not approve of. This is a music video. It's not pornography, guys. Come on, get it together. And here comes the chorus. So he's singing, "Beware of the beast inside your," and there's another guy, "Beware of the beast inside your heart," and doing an octave up to really, I don't know, to turn that chorus into something more hooky. I think that's what they're doing, right? It's a bit like when on a T-Rex song you'll get like the gospel singers doing literally just an octave above what he was doing. This is the same vibe production-wise. I really like, even the monster bass player is just giving it the nod. It's great. Okay, so that is the best moment in the whole song, and there's plenty to choose from. So at the end of the chorus, it goes into like I suppose it would be a post-chorus tag or a pre-verse thing, and it's just a bit of soloing, you know, like a lot of guitar music has like a little lead break to you know, tie off the chorus and then go into the verse. But this one is extra special because of what happens in the synths. But it's easy to overlook what the backing track's doing. It's just pedaling on that. And then the synth comes in. And it's the bow bow that makes it so ridiculous. It's almost like the end of the Going for Gold theme tune. If those of you who are unemployed in the 90s remember watching the Henry Kelly quiz show that used to be on after Neighbours or before Neighbours? At some point in the early afternoon. So the second verse bears no resemblance to the first one. It's there's a synth line in there that seems to be accented by the vocal. But when you listen to it carefully, like all these parts are really intricate. It's all that sort of stuff, and I don't know, he's more or less singing along with that. So it doesn't feel like the second verse at all. If I had to talk about the structural arrangement of this song, it's like an A, B, C, D, C arrangement. Oh, I don't know. It's way more complicated than it should be, and it's brilliant. Really cool halftime drop out after the second chorus. And there's a lovely sentiment in the vocal. The devil will make use of idle hands. When the flesh is weak, we burn our fingers. Now, I don't know which movie they've cut that bit from, but the singer's standing over his guitar, he's all muscly, and then he does this, and all the lights come on. It's just moments like that. I mean, it's the nearest thing to choreography that we're going to get, and it's just ace. I've always wondered if I should sort of do more of a fist to the thigh vibe. It actually hurts though. And there aren't enough guitar players and singers that do that pirouetting. There just aren't enough of it. Of them. That's it. Of it. If that. It looks like he's doing like a full more than 360, probably like a 540 jump and spin, and then when he lands, he's perfectly poised to address the front row, who are all, I don't know, I suppose suppose they're demonic rock, demonic electro rock enthusiasts. And I think the thing that makes this pure electro rock as opposed to rock is like the temptation for a drummer in a situation like this. You'd get to the chorus, it'd be beware of the beast inside you, and you'd have like the hi-hats open, fully swishing around. This is the chorus kind of thing. But in electro rock, it's 16ths on the hi-hat. It's brilliant. I mean, how many times do I have to say it? It's brilliant. Back to the foreboding chord from the intro. I mean, what's not to love? Really, it's fucking awesome. And it's made by synthesizers and guitars. It's got all that stuff properly melded and blended. For the first time successfully, I believe, that Carpenter Brut has finally cracked it. And he's combined those elements in something that I enjoy listening to. It's the first time for everything. Justin Hawkins rides again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Watch one of these two videos and listen to the music of Carpenter Brut. You won't be disappointed. Cheers. Again.